Everything you need to go from zero to your first cybersecurity job is free. No hidden costs, no catch. This video is the exact roadmap, the tools, the resources, the order. For anyone starting from zero, no degree, no background required. By the end of this, you'll know exactly what to learn, where to learn it, and how to get hired. Let's get into it. Before you touch a single hacking tool, you need to understand what you're actually attacking or defending. And that starts with two fundamentals: how networks work and how operating systems work. Most people skip this. That's exactly why they plateau 6 months in. The best free resource for networking is Professor Messer. His CompTIA Network Plus course is fully free on YouTube. Watch it like a class. Take notes, rewatch what you don't get. You also need to be comfortable in both Linux and Windows. Linux because it's the backbone of servers and most security tools. Windows because it's what you'll be defending in 90% of corporate environments. For Linux, start with the free TryHackMe learning path called Pre-Security. It teaches you the command line in a browser with no installation needed. For Windows, Microsoft Learn has free modules on Windows fundamentals. Realistically, 2 to 4 weeks if you put in an hour a day. Don't rush it. Solid foundations here make everything else 10 times easier. Once you know how networks and systems work, it's time to learn how attackers think about them. That's phase 2. Phase 2 is where things start to click. You've got your foundations. Now we're adding actual security thinking on top of that. And all of it is free. The first stop is Cybrary. They have a free course called Intro to IT and Cybersecurity that covers the core concepts every employer expects you to know. The CIA triad, threat types, attack vectors, basic risk management. Work through it in order. Don't skip sections. Parallel to that, bookmark OWASP. It's a free open source organization that publishes the most common web vulnerabilities in plain English. Start with the OWASP Top 10, read every entry. This will come up in interviews more than almost anything else. For cryptography basics, TryHackMe has a free room called Cryptography Basics. It's hands-on, browser-based, and takes a few hours. That's all you need at this stage. For identity and access management, go to Microsoft Learn. Search for security, compliance, and identity fundamentals. It's the free learning path for the SC 900 exam, and it explains IAM concepts better than most paid courses. And one more resource worth knowing, the NIST Glossary. Whenever you hit a term you don't understand, look it up there first. It's the industry standard reference, and it's completely free. Give this phase 2 to 3 weeks if you're consistent. By the end, you can hold a real conversation about security. That matters more than you think. Now we get to the part everyone came here for. Hands-on hacking and defense. Phase 3 is where you build skills you can actually show someone. This is where most people's learning actually accelerates, because you stop reading about security and start doing it. The first platform you need to know is TryHackMe. It runs entirely in your browser, no setup required. The free tier gives you access to dozens of rooms covering everything from basic Linux to real attack and defense scenarios. Start with their free learning paths, pre-security and introduction to cybersecurity. Work through them room by room. Once you feel comfortable there, move to Hack the Box. It's a step up in difficulty. The free tier gives you access to retired machines that the community has already written guides for. When you get stuck, look up a walkthrough, understand what you missed, and move on. Getting stuck is part of it. Alongside those platforms, you need a home lab. This sounds intimidating, but it's not. Download VirtualBox. It's free. Then download Kali Linux, also free. Kali is the industry standard operating system for security testing, and it comes preloaded with every tool you need. Run it inside VirtualBox and you have a private sandbox where you can break things without consequences. Inside that lab, focus on 3 tools first. Wireshark for analyzing network traffic, Nmap for scanning and mapping networks, and Metasploit for understanding how exploits work in practice. All 3 are free. All 3 show up constantly in real security work. Also sign up for CTF competitions. CTF stands for Capture the Flag. They're free security challenges where you solve real puzzles to find hidden flags. Platforms like PicoCTF are perfect for beginners. Your CTF results become portfolio material immediately. We'll get to that in a later section. Spend 4 to 6 weeks here. The goal is not to master everything. The goal is to get comfortable being uncomfortable, because that's what this field feels like every single day. After this phase, you have real hands-on experience. Now it's time to figure out where you want to specialize. That's phase 4. By this point, you have foundations, security knowledge, and real hands-on experience. Now comes a decision that a lot of people overthink. Which direction do you want to go? The 4 paths with the strongest job market right now are SOC analyst, penetration tester, cloud security, and GRC, which stands for governance, risk, and compliance. Each one has real demand and a clear entry point from where you are now. Here is how to decide. Go to LinkedIn Jobs or Indeed right now. Search each of these 4 roles in your region and see which has the most openings. Then cross-reference that with what you actually enjoyed in Phase 3. The overlap between market demand and personal fit is where you want to be. Pick one, commit to it. The rest of this roadmap adapts to whichever you choose. Now let's talk about certifications, because there are free ones that actually matter, and most people don't know they exist. Most certifications cost money, but the studying and preparation that actually builds your knowledge is completely free. And some of the most recognized certs in the industry have free learning paths that are good enough to stand on their own. Start with the ISC2 Certified in Cybersecurity, also called the CC. The official self-paced training course is free, and it's recognized by employers worldwide. This is the one cert every beginner should go for first. The Google Cybersecurity Certificate is also worth your time. There is a free version of this content available on YouTube. Just search for Google Cybersecurity Certificate free, and you will find full course uploads that cover everything. The material is genuinely good, and it covers a lot of what employers look for in entry-level candidates. After that, look at Microsoft Learn. The SC900 Learning Path covers security, compliance, and identity fundamentals, and it is completely free. The exam costs money, but the preparation material is thorough enough that it stands on its own as a learning resource, even if you never sit the exam. And for CompTIA Security Plus, which is one of the most recognized entry-level certs in the industry, Professor Messer has you covered. His full Security Plus study course is free on his website and on YouTube. Use it to prepare and then decide if and when you want to invest in the exam. You don't need to collect certifications. Pick 1 or 2 that align with your specialization from Phase 4 and go deep on those. Next up is something that will separate you from 90% of other applicants: your portfolio. Most applicants send a resume with certifications and hope for the best. A portfolio changes the entire conversation. It shows employers what you can actually do, not just what you've studied. Start with a GitHub account. Every time you complete a TryHackMe room or hack the box machine, write up what you did. Document the steps, the tools you used, what you learned. These are called write-ups, and they are taken seriously in this industry. Over time, you build a public record of real work. Link that GitHub profile everywhere: your LinkedIn, your resume, your email signature. Make it impossible to miss. And treat LinkedIn like a second resume. List every course you completed, every CTF you participated in, every tool you learned. Recruiters are actively searching for entry-level talent there, and a complete profile with a linked portfolio puts you ahead of most applicants. And if you want to go one step further, sign up on HackerOne or BugCrowd. Both have free programs where you can legally test real applications for vulnerabilities. Even one valid bug report is something almost no other entry-level candidate has. Now let's talk about turning all of this into a job. You have the skills, the certifications, and the portfolio. Now let's get you hired. Be strategic about which roles you apply for. The most accessible entry-level titles right now are SOC Analyst, IT Security Analyst, Junior Penetration Tester, and Security Operations Intern. Search these exact terms. And don't wait until you feel fully ready, because that moment never comes. Your resume should be one page. Lead with your certifications, then your portfolio link, then your technical skills, then your experience. If you are coming from a different industry, frame your previous experience around transferable skills. Problem solving, attention to detail, working under pressure. These matter in security. For interview prep, focus on 3 areas: technical questions, behavioral questions, and scenario-based questions. For technical questions, practice explaining concepts like what happens during a phishing attack, how you would respond to a suspicious alert, or what the difference between authentication and authorization is. For behavioral questions, use real examples from your home lab and CTF work. For scenario questions, think out loud. Interviewers want to see how you approach a problem, not just whether you get the right answer. Use the community around you: the cybersecurity subreddit, TryHackMe's Discord, the Hack the Box forums. These are full of people who just got hired and are sharing exactly what worked for them. Read those threads. Ask questions. This industry is more open to helping beginners than almost any other. Apply broadly, follow up professionally, and don't take rejections personally. Everyone in this field got rejected before they got hired. That's the roadmap. Let's wrap this up. Let's recap what you just got. A phase-by-phase roadmap from zero to job ready. Free resources for every single step. A strategy to pick your specialization. A plan to build a portfolio that gets you interviews. And a clear picture of how to approach the job search. Everything in this video costs nothing. The only thing it requires is consistency. Show up every day. even if it's just 1 hour. The people who make it in this field are not the smartest ones, they're the ones who didn't stop. If this video helped you, subscribe and drop a comment below telling me which specialization you picked. I read every single one. Now close this video and go start phase 1.